Hello everyone, I'm going to show you how to create mailing labels. Now the mailing labels, in order for you to do them, you're going to have to purchase them first. You're going to have to buy the blank labels at like Avery, at Staples or some office supply place, and you'll buy a package of labels. Usually you'll be buying Avery. That's the most commonly known, commonly used manufacturer labels, and there'll be a style number on there. The labels come in like 3 inches by 3 inches, 6 by 6, or 1 by 3. So you've got to make sure you take note of what style number and size number you're going to be using. Okay, to create mailing labels, the first step is to go to word processing. So let's go to Start and go to Word Processing and create a new blank document. Now it's essential at this point, absolutely essential, that you click the no spacing rule before you even start. I can't stress that enough. If you do not click the no spacing button, your labels will look perfect, but when you print them, they will be offline. The labels will be cut off. The last line will be on the first, on one label, and the city and state will be on the next. So make sure you click on this no spacing rule. Very, very important. Okay, you've clicked on no spacing rule. Now let's go to the Mailings tab. Come over to Start Mail Merge. Come down to Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard. And when it comes up, panel on the right, step 1 of 6 says, do you want letters? No, we want labels. So click Labels. Then come down to the bottom and it says Start the Document. So we'll click Start the Document. The next panel, step 2, says, do you want to change the document layout? No, we want to use what we have here. Now it then asks you to choose the label option. Now this is where I told you get to choose the brand or the manufacturer of the labels and what the code number on the box is. Now the most common one is Avery 5160. I'm going to click on Label Options, and automatically 5160 Avery came up. If you were using a different manufacturer, say we're using Microsoft's own labels or something, you choose that. Or if you're using Aditech labels, you use that or whatever. But the most common one, as I said, is Avery letter style. Whoops, it changed on me when I selected Avery letter style. So I'm going to have to scroll down again until I find 5160. Okay, there you are. I bought 5160, so that's the label I want to choose. Okay, I'll click the OK button. Oh, by the way, notice that the labels are 1 inch high and 2.5 inches wide. Click OK. Now it says Select the Recipients. So I'm going to click Select Recipients. Now I have an existing database of all the names and addresses of the people who were supposed to get this mailing. If this is a big company who is sending mailings to all our customers, we have 20,000 customers. You can imagine what a great use this is to automatically create mailing labels for all the information we're going to send to them. Okay, so we'll click on the Browse button and locate the database. Now my database, I happen to have saved mine on the desktop, and mine is labeled Database for Mail Labels. Now in this textbook exercise, I will give you this database, but in a real company you'd use whatever database they wanted to. I'll click the Open button now. And it just shows me, is this the right one? Yep. Okay, I'll click the OK button. And now I am set to where it says Arrange Your Labels. So I'm going to click on the Arrange Your Labels button, and all I want is the addresses, names and addresses. So I'm going to click on the button that says Address Block. Now when it comes up, it shows me a sample of what my address box will look like. And notice this isn't any good. It has the person's first name, last name, but it doesn't have any street or address. So something's missing. So it says here, correct problems. To correct problems, click on the match field. So I'm going to click on the match field. And notice first name, last name is all set. City and state is there, and the zip code. But what's missing is the address. Address for line 1. So I'm going to click on this down arrow and click street. That's what's missing on my label. So I'll click street, and I'll click OK. Now it shows me the sample. Is this correct? Well, for me, yes, this is now correct. So I will now click the OK button. At this point, I will come down to where it says update all the labels. I'll click update all the labels. And what it did was it put the address block code in the proper place. So now I'm going to click the preview your labels button. Preview your labels, and there's a sample of what it's going to look like. This is a sample of what it will look like. I want to really stress that. It's just a sample. You have not completed the merge until you go down to the last step where it says complete the merge. That's very important. People often, the minute they click preview it, they look at it and say, oh, I'm done, and you're not. You'll lose all your work unless you remember to go to the next step where it says complete the merge. Click complete the merge, and it says here you have to edit the individual labels. What it should say is complete the merge. I don't know why it doesn't, but it should. Now you click edit the individual labels, click, and it says now do you want to merge them into a new document? Yes, I do. And I'm going to click OK. Now, at this point, I am going to save this document. I'm going to go File, Save As. Now, you would save it wherever you wanted to, but I'm going to save mine on the desktop, and I'm going to call this Mailing Label Assignment. In a real business, if this was the March sales announcement mailing list, you'd call it March sales list, a mailing label list. Okay, but I'm calling mine mailing label assignment. I'll click Save. Now, if you're doing the assignment for me, this is the one you're going to send me when you're done, the completed document, saved as mailing list assignment. At this point, all you have to do is print it. Just go to File and choose Print. Print. There it is, and OK, and it's coming out on my printer now. So that's all there is to creating mailing labels. Okay, good luck with that. Thank you.